Hello, my honeys. How are you guys? I hope you're good. This will stand up all by itself. Guys, for some reason, I can't go live on YouTube. It doesn't recognize my document camera. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I have no idea why it's acting that way. Don't fall down, baby bracelet. This is an adorable baby bracelet. Say hello, guys. You don't have to, but it sure would be nice. How nice would it be for you to say hi? Hi, Lisa. How are It hates me. These little onyx earrings right here. Where's the other one? The other one was right here. Hi, Cassandra. Did you get your stuff yet? Or did I just send it? I can't remember when you bought, Cassandra. I was just curious because I was just curious as to how long it took to get to Hawaii. I know I've sent to Hawaii before, but I don't know that I actually followed the package. Hipflippin Daddy said he was going to be gone all day, so he wouldn't bother me during my auction. And he's home now. How was that all day? I don't understand. That's okay. He's the one that's got to put up with me, so not the other way around. No, look how little this bracelet is. Hi, Clint. Hi, Aaron. How tiny that is. I think what I might do is, there's the solder line right there. Cut that open. That's the silverware marks. NM 830S. I get you. I don't know where he's been. I'm going to go find out. Like where he would be for such a short period of time. I gotta go put this off in the mail anyway. I thought you were going to be gone. I just started now. The mailman must have just come, and I didn't see it through the window. Hi, Jerry. Well, Jerry, I went to put your package out to the mail because I left it sitting here. I didn't grab it this morning. And the mail had gone. And I had just checked it before I went live. So he went in the last 10 minutes. Yeah, I doubt that, Lisa. So, Jerry, if you get anything tonight, you have free shipping. Because I still have your stuff. All right. I feel like I need to plug my overhead light on before we start. I feel like that makes a difference. All right. I got these tangled. I have to untangle those. Guys, I just listed this. Hi, Charlotte. I just listed this day before yesterday, and it's already got watchers on it. It's a malachite menorah. It's listed on eBay. I have to make up a label for it and a drawer for it. So I can put it in its little, I have a thing on my desk that you keep nuts and bolts and screws and stuff in, but I don't use it for that. I use it for jewelry. All right. So what do you guys, that was one earring. I didn't even put the other one up there. What do you guys want to see today? What should we start with today, you guys? What do y'all want to start with? What you want to see? I got some new stuff, but I haven't tested. I mean, I've tested it, but I haven't cleaned it yet. Yeah, I kind of think those days are gone in our marriage, where we just absolutely miss each other. That needs cleaned. Let's see. Let me see what size this is. This is 925 sterling. Ooh, it's marked. It is marked. Now, this isn't marked Tesco, but it's got a Tesco mark on it. Go figure. Let me move my coffee out of the way. My crystal light is sitting here. Let me see where my... I don't know where my bracelet sizer is. I might have to just use a tape measure. I have been reorganizing everything in here, and it has been crazy. I'm a little too gung-ho. I bite off too big a project. All right, so this is Cassandra. Be careful what you asked for, honey. That could be a little dangerous. All right, this You don't know me well enough, honey. If Flippin' Daddy just got home, I could have anything in my hand. Okay, we're going to start right here. Charlotte, they have not come yet. My package hasn't come yet today. I'm still expecting it. Usually FedEx comes between 1:30 and 2. And I haven't gotten anything from FedEx yet, but my FedEx guy could be on vacation because Saturday I got a package and it wasn't even in my box. It was just sitting on top. Like doop, 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 doop. The box that says on the top, FedEx, UPS, packages go here. He just put it on top, not inside. So he might not have had, that many brains. Yeah, this is an 8-inch. All right, so this bracelet is an 8-inch bracelet. If I see FedEx coming during this, I will 100% run out there. Without a doubt. So this has got, it's like hammer work. It's like dented. Different, precise dent marks all along the bangle. This is a size 8. I'll show you the marks. They are right here. It is sterling. And then that is the mark of the maker who made this. I know. Thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate you so much. I really do, honey. I tell you what, I don't buy anything that I don't like. I have to like it or I don't buy it. That's the thing. I've got to like it or I don't buy it. And this is what this looks like on. Now, this is my size, okay? This is a size 8, but I will start this at, this is a nice chunk of silver. I'm going to start this at $16, 1.6. This is really cute. And you know what? I'm waving my hand around and my wrist around. And I've got actual room in this. And this is actually comfortable. Like, I feel like even if I were to go to dinner, that's a big thing. Like, if I set my wrist on the table, this is actually not uncomfortable. Nice. Here's the getting it off, because I have massive hands. All right, so we're going to do that starting bid 16. Where'd that little pad go? There it is. I've got this child's bracelet. It wasn't identified as a child's bracelet, and it didn't have a size in the listing. But it is definitely a child's bracelet. But if I cut through this, this was made out of a spoon. If I cut through this, I can absolutely make this into like a 6-inch, 6.5 inch. Without question. Guys, I made a humongous pot. I mean, it's probably like 10 gallons. I'm not kidding you. Of, and I have a pot that big, of cabbage soup. And it is so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this bracelet is 5 inches, you guys. This right here, this is 5 inches. Some people will buy bracelets for their youngins. Usually they're grand youngins. There's the solder mark right there. Here's the markings. And these are silverware marks. So it says 830S, and then a Z, and then an hourglass, and an NM. Here is the solder line right here. This is where I would cut it. I would cut it right here, which is not a big deal. Oh, good, honey. I'm so glad. Well, that's a nice bracelet. Normally, you would pay twice that much, Charlotte. You would pay a lot more for that bracelet. So this is where I would cut it. Once I cut it, then this would all be contoured. I would contour both sides of this, and it would be very, very smooth. And then I would be able to open this up. But isn't that cute? That is so cute. I wonder how much it weighs. Let's find out. Oh, I never did the big bracelet. Let's find out how much that one weighs. You got to have this on there first before you turn it on. $18.26. I knew this was a chunky monkey. This is 18.26 grams. And then this one, the 5-inch, that was the 8-inch. The 5-inch is almost 14 grams. Wow. It doesn't feel 14 grams heavy, but I guess it does. Wow. I will do this one for 20 if anybody's interested in this. Or 18. I'll do it 18. I'll do that one for 18. We'll start it at 18. Ignore my chair. It'll be a cuff, Charlotte, because I'll make it a cuff. Jerry, you want this one, honey? Is that what you're asking for, baby boy? You want this one? Okay, Jerry's in at 16 on this. Does anybody want to come in at 17? He wants that one because he's got free shipping and he's not going to waste it. He ain't gonna waste it. If your bracelet wasn't all packaged up, I'd show you your bracelet, but I'm not going to because it's all packaged up. Okay, Charlotte, are you in on this one, honey? Are you in on this one, or are you bidding on this? Let me know. Put 8-inch or 5-inch. Really? Both sizes will get the job done. Just ignore me. Oh, you want the bracelet when I make it a cuff? Oh, okay. Well, I'm so happy you have your trust in me. It will be beautiful. So what you're saying is you want me to bill you for this now. Okay. I can do that. Been looking for an excuse to get my tools out again. I'll probably cut it by hand, to be honest with you. I'll probably just cut it right by hand rather than get the tools out. Jerry, if I can get this over my hand, I think I crack myself up. Look, it doesn't take much to entertain me, okay? It just doesn't. Don't be judging me. All right, Jerry, baby, you got that one. Charlotte, let me get your envelope, darling. Today's the 11th. Oh my gosh. This whole month is just flying by. So, in doing this, Charlotte, if I add an inch space to this, it's going to open it up that much, okay, and make it a size 6. It'll be a size 6. Of course, if you want it to open up more than that, you can make it bigger than that. Oh, Cassandra, I'll be in the frickin' store grocery shopping and be singing or humming it. And people will be like, oh, your voice is so beautiful. And I'm like, what? Like, I wasn't singing. Like, yeah, yes, you were singing. Oh my Lord, have mercy. I don't even know I'm doing it. All right. Thank you, my beautifuls. Where's my paper? Because I got to write on here. Baby bracelet to cuff. There. Or I'll forget to do it. If I don't do it now, I will forget to do it. All right. I am going to throw these up there while I get my new stuff out. Well, I mean, it's right here, but... Okay, so these are 1 inch by 7/8. And these are, of course, beautiful malachite. Hang on, I got to take my sweater off because it is hot in here. I'm getting hot in here. I'm taking off my clothes. Nobody wants to see that. No! All right. And I will start these at 15, you guys. I don't know why I set this stuff out so early like I do, because I just push it to the side. That's a brand new pendant, but I can't find that other earring. It's brand new to us. I don't know what I did. It was right here. Well, here's the other one of that. You guys, I just, there it is. Nope, that's a different one. Oh, do you, Charlotte? Lucky bitch. Yes, I called you a bitch, Charlotte, because I'm jealous. I've got big man wrists like Jerry does. Even when I was thin, I had big ass man wrists. All right. I don't know what happened to that other earring. I mean, it's here. Don't get me wrong, it's here. I just set them out. There it is. Sitting there like pure as day. Unless that's the first one. Yeah. Yeah. I got you. All right. No, that had to be the first one. All right, let's do these really quick. These are 1 1/4 inch long, and they are 3/8 of an inch wide. You know, jewelry's kind of like clothes. You can wear what you want, how you want, as long as you feel drop dead sexy. Nobody needs to know. Okay, so this has a front and a back, and I want to show you both because I actually like the back better than I like the front. Okay, here's the front, and here's the back. No, that looks the same. There. Is that different? One of them looks different. Maybe they look the same in it. I don't know. It looks smoother. This one is the back. This looks smoother to me. I don't know. At any rate, I will do buy it now 14 on these. And these are a chunk of silver. I just brought those damn things down from the freaking board. Now I can't find the other one. What is happening? I just said it here. You guys, I lose things right in front of my face. Because something will get pushed next to it and then I don't see it. Don't be judging me. It'll be like right in front of my face. There it is. I found it, did it. Anybody in on these for 14? These are really nice. These sell for a nice little chunk on eBay. I just got to get them listed. And if you have the bracelet to match these are 80s all the way. These are definitely from the 80s. Well, Charlotte, it'll look beautiful. Don't worry about that. Because I've got a grinder and all that stuff for jewelry. I have all that stuff for jewelry. Spent way too much damn money. That's for sure. Before you know it, though, you guys, I am going to have one of those $1,200 ones that have the 6 stations in them. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. It'll have 6 stations in it. And I can cut my own cabochons with that sucker. That's what I'm saving up for. True that. I can make a cabochon now, but it takes a hell of a lot of work. Okay. Nobody loves you. I'm sorry, earrings. Nobody loves you. Okay. Nobody likes post earrings. They just like dangles now. I'm sorry. You know, I love my jewelry, and when they cry, I confront them. I comfort them. All right, you guys. These are the brand new. Well, they're not brand new. They're new to you and I. How about that? These are gorgeous. Dangles. They're 1 inch long by 5/8 of an inch wide, in between 1/2 of an inch in 5/8, which a 5/8 is in between a half and 3/4. But look at this. Swanee, you're being so good. Oh, no. Oh, it's okay, honey. So these are onyx. Just absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to start these at $16. These are just absolutely beautiful. All right, let's see what the mark says. Don't get mad at him, honey. Kids naturally do that. Well, Jerry, I love you too. I really, really do. All right, let's see what this says. If my sexy will stay up. It's got an S mark on it. But I don't know for sure if that's the mark. And there goes my husband. He's got the hood of the truck up. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's working on the truck or what he's doing. There we go. Beauteous. Would I start these at 16? You guys want to know how heavy one earring is? This one's bent a little bit. Oh. Here's the back. Looks like a little F or maybe an E right there. It's got a little bit of a bend in it. Your hubby tried it once. All right. Now this pendant is, I'm trying to measure it right now. It's got a 925 on the back. But it is we're just going to say it's 1 1/8 long and 3/4 of an inch wide. And I'm going to pull a chain to go with this. It's getting hot in here. This is a, hi Terry. I think this is a 20-inch chain, but that's okay. We'll see. Maybe it's 18. Nope, it's 18. All right, so I'm going to throw this chain in with this, and we will start this at 25. That is an 18-inch chain. Here's the back. There's the 925, right? How you doing, Terry? Right there. And I will do that for 25. Cassandra, what are you laughing at? Oh, Lordy, you're hard to catch. Hi, Brenda. Well, it's Tuesday, honey. It's Tuesday. I experimented one day with going a little later, but thinking that I would catch my California peeps, but I didn't. You guys are going to see stuff that you probably haven't seen before. Maybe stuff I've had. Why were you in the hospital, Terry? Oh my gosh. Post prayers just said, Charlotte, I am only doing YouTube auctions right now, although friends are trying so hard to get me on Whatnot. They're just, and right now, I say next week. Next week. Next week. Yep. Next week. But I don't know. I'm not somebody that adapts to change very well. And now I can't find my freaking little tiny little jump ring so I can throw it on this bracelet. I do want to go to Whatnot because you get paid immediately. Or, I mean, the payment's collected immediately. You don't get paid for actually quite a while, but I don't know. We'll see. I just, and in which case, if I have customers there, that would bring them to my auctions here. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta get them. But I do have my eBay store. I've got my eBay store. And I am starting to list stuff on my eBay store. For instance, this right here, this gorgeous piece is listed in my eBay store. And what do you think my eBay store is called? You would be correct. Yeah, I know the Whatnot fees and stuff. Well, I have a PayPal loan that I'm paying off. So every single payment that I receive from you guys, besides the 10% fees, I get 30% taken right off as payment for my loan. And I mean, I'm under 1,000 on that loan, but it's a lot to lose. Every time I have an auction, anything I sell, I lose 40% of it. Or not even just an auction. Any payment I take through PayPal, I lose 40% of it. That's why I seem so desperate all the time. But at the time I needed that loan, that was when Hipflippin Daddy was out of commission. Well, it was kind of like the aftermath of it. Get through there, you little sucker. All right, let's do this. I'm not even going to use my sexy for this. Hi, Judy. How are you, honey? Judy, are you blue? I can't see because I haven't pulled up the chat. Hang on, let me finish this. So this pendant, you guys, I've got listed on my eBay right now. However, if anybody wanted to do, I need a bigger jump ring. If anybody wanted to, let me see. This is an inch long and almost pretty near a half inch thick. And this is made by Danny Jewelry. There we go. Danny Sterling. I would start this. It is gorgeous. It's inlaid with turquoise and opal. It's awfully shiny. There we go. You can see better now. It's got, yeah, that is charoite. It's got charoite and turquoise and malachite and coral and onyx. It is beautiful. It's listed for $42.99 on eBay right now. But I would start it right here, right now at $35. Aww. Well, you know what? That's okay because that's not too much information, honey. We're all adults here. We are all adults. And you know what? As we age, shit starts to happen. You know what I'm saying? And when shit starts to happen, then you gotta fix the shit. It happens to all people. Rich people, poor people, fat people, skinny people, stupid people, smart people. We all have our own set of problems. And mine currently is not peeing myself when I am doing an auction because you guys make me laugh sometimes. And I'm 54 this month, so you know what? I'm not ashamed to say it. Because you know what? Even the skinny bitches that look like models can have bladder problems. And they do, because I know them. So they might look like a model on the outside, but their bladder leaks the same on the inside. Trust you me. Honey, I got friends all over the world. And I am telling you this to be truth. It's the truth. Nobody is too good for medical problems. Okay. Urology, you know, when I worked at the hospital, I'm on Vesicare, Lisa. Oh, shit, that was boobs. You saw boobs. Hang on. Oh, there's boobs again. We don't want boobs. I took my sweater off. I got my cami on. So you saw boobs. Okay. Here's the thing. I take Vesicare, which is supposed to stop all those little bladder leaks, right? You know, because I've been pregnant 4 times. I've pushed 2 kids out. I had a weak bladder before I ever was pregnant. It just runs in my family. But even with the Vesicare, Lisa, I still tinkle in my minkle. My minkle still gets wet from tinkle. Alright, you guys. Sorry about the boobs. I didn't mean to show boobs on the camera. I really didn't, okay? But you know what? I'm Hipflippinmamma for damn sake. And sometimes that shit happens. Alright? You don't like to see some boobs sometimes? Jerry, I'm sorry if you're scarred for life, because I know a normal man, I would be worried about getting dick pics later. But with you, you know, I don't know if that causes trauma. So, guys, when I first started this little journey on YouTube, when I started this little journey, never in my wildest dreams did I ever think, are you traumatized, Jerry? At this point, Jerry, you're like my son. You know this. I've told you this in private conversations. Before you know it, you and I are going to start video chatting. And I really do think that is the next step for us. But I forget what I was going for, so forget about it. I'm old. So, okay, guys, we've got 2 bangles here. Both have safety chains on them. We're going to do choice of. You'll have to go back to see the boobs. Yeah, please do. No, I can't show the boobs if I wanted to. Never mind. I don't want to show my boobs. I was just trying. No, I didn't want to show my boobs. If I wanted to, I would have. Watch the super chats roll in. Oh, my Lord have mercy. This is a beautiful picture right here. That was an accident, Terry, okay? This one is 1/4 of an inch smaller than this one. And I can't find my damn sizer. I don't know where it went. It run away from me. I got to use my tape measure. You guys, I have been so organized. This morning, man, I was up early and I was organizing this shit and everything is everywhere. Why? Because I was organizing it. I know it doesn't make sense to you, but it makes sense to my ADHD brain, okay? So I don't know where my thing is. Well, I know where my thing is. It's somewhere outside working on the truck. That's where my thing is. Okay. Measuring. Okay, guys, when you are measuring a bracelet or something like that, you want to measure the inside, not the outside. You're going to get a wrong reading if you measure the outside. You don't want to include that chain in there, but there. You want to measure the inside like this, okay? It's very important. And you keep your appendage on that mark the entire time. To get a proper read. And I'm not rushing this because I'd rather make you wait and give you a proper read. But I think this is, if memory serves me correctly, I want to say this is a 7 1/4, but I don't know that for sure. So we're going to measure it. And it is a 7 1/4. And the other one, it should be a 7 1/2. But we're going to measure that. We're going to do choice of $20. Each one of these, okay, opens up. They are hinged. Yeah, go pee, Lisa. I know you're an old bitch, so go pee. Look, I use bitch as a love term. CW. I just noticed that. There's a maker mark in there. It's CW. Well, there's your maker mark right there. You've got your safety chain on each one. I got to raise this up. There we go. Safety chain on each one of them, which is beautiful, so you don't lose them, right? Your safety chain. And you should push the button, not pull them open like I did with that one. But the light is off so you can see more detail. But both of these have beautiful, beautiful detail. And I'm going to measure this one. This should be 7 1/2, but I'm not going to be like, yeah, it should be 7 1/2. I want to make sure it is exactly what you want. So I'm going to measure it. And you're going to wait for me. Why? Because I know that you will. Because you appreciate my OCD and that I want the best for you. Okay. And I'm really sorry that you have to wait because I misplaced my thingamajig. Okay, so this is 7.5, exactly as I thought. 7.5. All right. Anybody in a choice? You know what I'll do? I'll do 18. We will do choice of 18 on these. This is 7.25. This is 7.5. And there's your details. Beautiful, marvelous. Ooh, now I have to go because Lisa's going. Just think right now, Lisa's on the toity. Everybody think about Lisa on the toity. It'll make her feel so loved when she gets back. Right? Right? I know, right? It will. She will feel so loved. Charlotte, I am too. I have OCD, Charlotte, and I have ADHD. So thank the Lord for my Adderall. Although I didn't take my Adderall today. Terry, my boobs used to hang to my waist before my reduction. I had 8 pounds taken off, 4 off each side. Bitch, I know what hanging to my belly button is, okay? Because I used to. Hipflippin Daddy used to call them two-fisters because it took 2 hands to handle them. Girls, there ain't a thing out there that you got. Maybe schizophrenia. I don't have schizophrenia. That I have not been through. Breast cancer scares. You're dying scares. Everything, man. I got health conditions up the butt. You know what, Terry? I could relate to that. You know, I was kind of the bad kid growing up too, or so made to think, or bad adult, so made to think. But you know what? Through you guys, I have learned that I'm a pretty awesome person. I'm pretty rad. And I was right to choose hip. That's an H. Look at my dirty fingers. Just from cleaning a couple pieces. H. I am hip. I am Hipflippinmamma. And you know what? I'll wear it proudly to the day that I die. 16 inches. No. Nobody wants 16 inches. But this necklace is 16 inches. Spring ring clasp. Look at this pendant, you guys. I could not resist. This is a whole bunch of they're like little charms. Thank you, Swanee. And they're all attached directly to the chain. So this is not something you can take off, okay? However, I'm going to start this at $17, okay, guys? And I have extenders that I can put on that if 16 inches is too small for you. But guys, this is so cool. I love this. I had to get this because I figured if it doesn't sell, I can wear this. Not at 16. Hell no. Definitely not at 16. But this is so beautiful. It just looks like a bunch of roses. Oh, look. Here, if I can get this, is a really good view at how they're hooked. You guys, $17 for this is a steal. Even if you took these apart and used them for charms. Look at that. Do you see it now? Oh, that's beautiful right there. This is really cool, you guys. I wore jewelry the other night. Flippin Daddy and I went to Applebee's. And I wore jewelry. We were gone maybe 2 hours. I wore the jewelry the entire time that we were gone. So I'm up to 2 hours for jewelry now, guys. So if it's a short trip, I can wear my jewelry now. Hi, Joycey. How are you, my love? How are you doing today? You are always such a bright light, Joycey. I love you so much. You know, the one thing I was shocked about with this chain, look how big this chain is. This is a thick Rolo chain. The quality of this Rolo chain, it blows my mind. Why? I guess they'd have to have a bigger chain, now that I think about it, in order to attach each piece to the chain. I guess they would have to have a bigger chain. All right, so if anybody's interested in that, that is $17. The first 17 I see will get that. It's so cute. I love it. Of course, I only buy things I love, so everything that I show you is a product of fascination on my part. I have to untangle these really quick because I want to show you this. So you don't wait. My ADD meds make me clean, so I don't take it. What do you mean make you clean? Your ADD meds make you clean. I don't get that. I've had doctors up the ass trying to take me off my Adderall. And I'm like, why would you want to make my mind all fuzzy? And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, dude, you have no idea what I'm like when I'm not on my ADD medication. I'm like all like talking a mile a minute. And I'm like, I don't finish my thoughts. And I start 1,000 projects and finish none of them. And they're like, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, this would be great for a granddaughter. It's kind of weighty though, to be honest with you. It's a lot of silver. I'll show you. $7.11. It's cute though. If Hipflippin Daddy takes me out again, then I'm good, Joycey. Joycey, thank you so much for asking. I am doing fantastic today. I started my day off slow. My neck is hurting like a mofo. And that's an MF for those of you who don't know. But you know what? I'm working through it. I'm doing some stretching exercises. I have a doctor's appointment Thursday or Friday. And I think I'm going to have it checked out. Okay. We're going to weigh this one. I'll be right back because now I got to go to the bathroom. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Lisa. Ooh. Oh my goodness. He's outside working. And the dining room light is on. And the kitchen light was on. Dude, I pay those bills. Okay, so how much did this weigh? Oh my gosh. Cleaning is not what triggers with my OCD. It's talking. All right, 5.31. This is a 16-inch. It's a beautiful little box chain. And guys, look at this. This is, my house is always clean. My husband will say it's not, but it is. I mean, a couple dishes in the sink does not construe a dirty house. But my husband is Okinawan. His mother was from Okinawa. And that's their culture. This house was spotless when she was alive. Back when my kids were little, my house was spotless. But I'm not into that today. This is a little heart locket. It is a heart, actually, prayer box. It is a heart-shaped prayer box. Here are your marks. 925. Well, I can't read that on the camera. Let's get sexy and see what sexy says. Sexy says I'm batshit crazy. All right. 925 IBB. Guys, I am going to do a buy it now 22 on this. How many times have you ever seen a heart-shaped prayer box? So first of all, if you guys don't know what a prayer box is, they always have this safety clasp right here, okay? You open up the safety clasp, and inside, it's a little vestibule. You can write a prayer on a little piece of paper. You fold it up or wad it up or however you want to do it. You put it inside the prayer box. You close it and you wear it around your heart. And it is said that that prayer will come true. And this one's really cute. It's very detailed. You can't beat 22 bucks. And then get the chain along with it. Holla! Ooh, 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 holla! Just grabbing everything I've got in my little pile here. And I'm thinking I got a ton of stuff over here hanging on the little jewelry things. Oh, honey. 2 happy pills. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what happy pills are. A lot of people use Adderall as like an upper or like a caffeine pill type thing. And because I get 60 Adderall a month. And it calms me down. When I take an Adderall, it calms me down. It calms my brain. I can focus and I'm quieter. Okay? Which is, I don't understand when I tell my doctors that's what it does for me. They're like, oh, okay. All right. It's working for you. And I'm thinking, why the hell would you want to take it off me? I've been on it like 15 years. Why would you want to take me off it now? you know? And apparently it's because people use it as an upper, which I can't imagine because it brings me down. But I guess that's that's, if you're supposed to take it, that's the effect it has on you. So apparently I'm supposed to take it. I'm like, damn, my husband would not know what to do with me if I didn't take my Adderall every day. I would be bouncing off the walls. All right. Let me clean this bracelet. This bracelet is not something that is brand new to me, but I don't think you guys have ever seen it. In fact, I know damn straight you've never seen it. It is so cute. Everybody's good for something. Nobody's good for everything, but everybody is good for something. All right, this is measuring 8 inches at its max. This has got an inch-long extender. You can take that off. If you don't like, well, I guess you can't take it off. You could snip it right here and take it off. And then hook to this last little ring right here. But it is a cross. It is a beautiful, just polished, sterling cross. You know what, Cassandra? I have extreme anxiety and depression. I've taken depression pills for probably 30 years. And everybody thinks, nope, I can't be depressed. But you know what? I have gotten so dark. And you guys have been there with me. Maybe not you, Cassandra. But those of you who are OGs, in fact, put a 1 in the chat if you've been with me when I've been down, like really down. If you've been with me a year, you've been there. And you know what? I'm here to tell you, honey, that, yeah, go ahead and go 50 miles an hour and get in a crash and die on my street. Lots of people have. Sorry. I hate speeders. You know, our speed limit's 40 and they want to drive 55. 60 miles an hour. There are more people on the face of this earth with depression. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. This is an 8-inch cross bracelet, and I'm going to start this at $10, you guys. There are more people in this world that are depressed or have mental health issues than there are not. And it's something that you are born with. Oh, excuse me. You're either born with an ability to handle life or a traumatic event, or you're not. And depression runs in both sides of my family. And it's just something I have always, since childhood, had to deal with. I've always had to deal with it. And I'll never forget the first day I took pills. We were at a restaurant. My husband said, just take it, babe. Just take it and swallow it. And I was like, if I take it, I was crying. I said, if I take it, it means that I failed. It means that I wasn't strong enough. And he said, babe, that's not what it means. Just take it. And in taking it, first pill for depression, gave me the strength. Hi, Amy. Gave me the strength. I love you too. It gave me the strength to deal with my daily challenges and deal with what life brought me. And it made me stronger. And it made me tough. I know, Charlotte, he'd said that before. And it's so funny. In our early years, in our 20s, we have no problem taking it and swallowing it. But then we get in our 30s and we're like, fuck it, man. I got the ring. The motherfucker's hooked. I ain't got to take that shit and swallow it anymore. And so we don't. Because we will survive. Cassandra, you didn't make me sad, honey. I think about that time in my life as a sad moment. And at the time, I was sad. But everything that came out of starting depression meds was positive. It was positive. The Lord didn't give me everything in my brain that I needed to deal with life situations. And medication filled that hole. There's nothing wrong with that. People that have depression and severe anxiety, like I do, my anxiety is off the chart. Okay? You don't have to feel bad about it, okay? Exactly. Exactly, Brenda. Exactly. That's why I'm sharing this, man. Nobody wanted this for $10, really? It's so cute. Exactly, man. There is no, look, I'm here to tell you, there is, everybody thinks I'm so happy-go-lucky and that, you know, I have this wonderful life, and I do have a wonderful life. If I'm living, it's a wonderful life. You know what I mean? You make it what you want it to be. And, oh, thanks, Cassandra. I appreciate it. I've been an open book. I've shared about it before. Lord knows I've shared about it before. But, you know, everybody thinks that I'm just so freaking happy. And I have my days, man. I have my, oh my goodness, I have my days where it's dark. And that's all right. That just makes me human. That makes me human, and that makes you human. There is no such thing as feeling down about taking medication. It is there for a purpose. The Lord did not make anybody perfect except for Jesus. That is the only perfect person on the face that's ever walked this earth. You know what I'm saying? We all need help. Nobody is above help. And if they tell you they are, fuck them. All right, this is 1 3/8 inches wide. And it is 1 3/8 inches tall. Exactly, Amy. Hot mess thrifter spitting the truth. The truth. All right, 1 3/8 inches high by 1 3/8 inches, whatever. You know what I mean? Tall. So it's a square. Guys, I'm going to start this at $11. $11 make me holler. Woo! Oh shit, I almost tipped over my crystal light. Oh, thanks, Amy. Look, I'm just sharing what I've gone through. Look, that's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to give life lessons, because Lord knows I need to learn from some other people. Brenda's in at 11. She be liking the kitty cat. I got 2 kitty cat rings too, Brenda. I do. Oh, Charlotte. Well, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Look, Charlotte, the only thing I can tell you is I am more honest than I should be. So say the world. I want some Xanax. Send me some of that shit, Terry. Because I can't get them bitches to give me Xanax. I really think Xanax would help me. I can't get them fuckers to give me Xanax, Terry. I'm just kidding about sending it to me. I don't want you to send it to me. But doctors don't give it to me because they think it's not right for me. My psychiatrist actually gave me, and it's right here. This was an additive. Whatever. This is an additive to what I already take. Fair warning on this. If you want this, you gotta come in at $12, guys. You gotta come in at $12 if you want this brooch. 925 Mexico. I'm super burpy today. Focus. I used to take Lexapro. When I first started, I took Lexapro. It didn't work for me. Far-fetched 925. Oh, shit the bed. Shirley, if you're listening, I sent you the back to this. This was a brand new brooch. I sent the backing to this to you, Shirley. Why, I don't know, because it went to this brooch, but you asked for all the backs, so I gave you all the backs, even though you didn't buy this brooch. All right, this is sold. Thank you, Brenda, and I dropped it. It slid right off my Gucci belly. You guys, I don't know any other way to be than honest. It's just how I am. It's how I live my life. I'm not somebody that can lie. At least not convincingly. You take tequila. I like peanut butter whiskey, but I haven't been able to afford it. I like peanut butter whiskey. All right. Congrats on that, Brenda. Are you at work today, baby girl? Or are you at home? All right. Boop. There she goes. What happened to my list? It was right here. It's got to make that cuff. To make that cuff into... Oh, there's my sizer. Or my bracelet thingy. It was on the floor. I didn't think to look on the floor. Where's my little notepad that says... I gotta do it again. Make cuff. Make cuff. Baby bracelet. Okay. If I don't have a note and it's stuck on my monitor, sometimes I don't remember. So, oh my gosh, Charlotte, we would have so much fun. Are you kidding me? We would have so much fun. All right. This is... Oh, Charlotte. That would be so fun. These are 7/8 of an inch by 3/8 of an inch wide. These are Reconstituted Amber. So, you know, Reconstituted Amber, I tell you every time. I know a lot of auctions don't describe what Reconstituted Amber is when they show it. They just show it. I always tell you guys because... You know, there may be one person out there that doesn't know what Reconstituted Amber is. And what it is they take the amber, okay? It's mixed with resin. And then it's formed into a specific shape. Now, thanks, Amy. It's then, after everything is done and said, and it's cut. Actually, they just They shape it into whatever they want, and then they cut the stuff. They cut the cabochon. It's got this black coating that they paint onto it. And that is the black that you see through the amber. And that is Reconstituted Amber. And I just saw my black light right here. And you can see it glows. If it glows, it's amber. So you can see it's got a super high concentrate of amber in there. I will start these at $20. And actually, I'll do buy it now 20. If anybody is interested in those. I'm going to do the 2 kitty cat rings. Oh my gosh, this pendant. I love this pendant. Too heavy for me, though. All right. We're going to go for about 20 more minutes. All right. This brooch is 1 7/8, so it's almost 2 inches. Almost 2 inches long. And this is pretty near 1 3/4 inches tall. And this is a bare brooch. I'm going to start this at $13. I know, right? How much fun would that be? I don't think this has any marks on it. It's been a while since I've shown this. I don't think it's got any marks. All right, so I will do a buy it now of 12 on this one. And this one, I'll do a buy it now of 10. Its petals are bent. How did that happen? I'll fix it. But would you do it if I didn't do it? You wouldn't do it if I wasn't there, would you? Really? This is over 2 inches tall, or over 2 inches wide. Cruises are fun. All right. Buy it now, choice of for $12. I'll be right back. I have to go get some more Crystal Light. I'm thirsty. I'm back. Did you miss me? Okay. I want to know honest answers. How many people out there in white trash America has ever or currently does eat a raw hot dog? Charlotte, which one do you want, honey? Oh, you want both? Sorry, I was finishing my raw hot dog. You want both, honey? They're so much better cold than they are hot, right? Right, Brenda? I say white trash America, but I will for you. I will. Even though you already put in you wanted them both. I will. Because I am that awesome. Shall I go on about how awesome I am? Remember when I did that? And I said, God, I hope nobody is watching thinking that I really think I'm so awesome, right? I got an email, and I don't think I ever told you this. I got an email from somebody going, well, you are full of yourself. Somebody actually thought I was serious. Because I was saying it for like 3 minutes, right? I'm like, I better stop because somebody just popping into this is going to think I really do think I'm all that. Oh my goodness. They did. I heard about it. Oh, Lord have mercy. I love raw hot dogs. I love raw potatoes. When my dad used to peel potatoes, he'd like pull them out of the garden. He'd wash them off with the hose. And he'd bring them in the house and he'd be peeling off the potatoes. I know, right? Right, Terry? And I would reach in and grab a potato and he would smack me so hard across the top of my head it would knock me over. Oh, but it was worth getting that raw potato. He used to say, that's going to give you worms. That's going to give you worms. I'm like, I'll handle the worms. And to this day, I will eat raw, if I'm cutting up potatoes for something, I will freaking eat raw potatoes. All right, this is a 16-inch chain, but the pendant is 1 1/4 inches tall by almost an inch wide. And this has got a really cute chain. It needs a clean. It must have been something, your mom must have been born in the 30s with my dad. And here is the pendant. Now, this is a 2-sided pendant. This is my favorite side. It's just got like a piece of paper that has like gold sparkly embalming, not embalming. Oh my gosh. Thinking about my dad. My dad has passed, so I'm thinking embossing on it. And then here is the other side. And this side, I don't know if it got the plastic or the whatever this is cracked a little bit right here. And so it's gotten a little discolored on this side, but I like this side. And so in lieu of the one side, I will do a buy it now, a 15 of this. I like this side. Yeah, I've worn it. I have worn it. But this chain is so nice. Buy it now, fitting. 15. Had to mix up my Crystal Light. Oh, Charlotte. We went on a cruise for our honeymoon. I'm sure you've all heard that story. All right. This. Now, you guys, my refractometer, I'll be very honest because I don't know any other way to be, does not differentiate between a faux opal or a authentic opal. Yeah, they have a lot of starch. This pendant is 1 1/8 inches by 5/8 of an inch. Almost a quarter. Almost a quarter of an inch. And I will do buy it now. This is the first time I've shown this. Buy it now, 16 for this. Yeah, it's, you know, potatoes are, it's the kind of food that, I guess if I want to show you a flash, I'll pick it up. It's the kind of food that it serves so many purposes. It can be a raw snack. It can be a hearty meal. You can make baked potatoes and then have all the fixings on the side. I used to do that. Just one, you know, a baked potato and then have sauteed onions and green peppers and cheese and sour cream. Oh, Charlotte. I make the best chicken and dumplings, right? I use my homemade Bisquick mix or a regular Bisquick mix for the dumpling part, and I put potatoes in my chicken and dumplings, and you would never know that they're in there. But part of the reason that it gets so thick and gravy-ish is those potatoes, because the starch in the potato. Holla! All right, let me see what size this is. Shoot. Here it is. All right. Yeah, I don't know if that's I've never seen an opal that color, so I don't know if that's real. Ooh, that's got a mark on the back of it. Oh, 925. I've never seen an opal that color, but I know it's not a, you know, that blue and green. I would say Gilman, but Andrea corrected me and said I've been saying it wrong all this time. All right, so this, Brenda, is a 5.5. In between 5 1/4, more towards 5.5. Boom, it's upside down. And this is a little kitty cat ring. There's a little kitty cat ring. Look how cute he is. I should bring my soup up to a boiling and then throw some Bisquick mix drop dumplings in, or drop biscuits into the mix and let them cook. Oh, that would be so good. I'm going to do that. That is a 5.5, and I will start that at $11. Wow. My mom, who is 78 years old, she is 78. She just had her first teeth pulled like 6 weeks ago. She just had, and they were all, I think, on the bottom. 4 on the bottom. This cat's almost like looking at you like, if you don't effing buy me, I'm going to claw your eyes out in your sleep. Brenda says sold. Ah, shit. I told y'all it took me, I had one tooth pulled, and that's because it was more filling than tooth. It was from my childhood. And I had pulled the filling out, and they just decided to pull it because it was my back tooth, the very, very back upper tooth. And they said, you'll never miss it. But damn, he had to cut that bitch into 9 pieces. And then I still found tooth fragments in my gum a month later. It took me like 6 weeks, almost 8 weeks to heal. Damn, girl. All right, that's going to Brenda. You know, I don't do fair warning. I just, you never know when I'm going to pop it. Bid when you get the chance, bitches. That's all I can say. Bid when you get the chance. Am I right? Bid when you get the chance. I have another cat ring too. Don't ask me where it is. Oh, it might be in my ring holder. All right. So here, you better stay open. Here are the rings. Okay, I can't prop them up because they don't want to stay open. All right, here are my rings. Here's the other cat ring, Brenda. Now, this is a bypass ring, Bren. So right now, it's like a 6 3/4. But it, of course, can be whatever you want it to be. Here is the little kitty. He's just got little, I don't know what the eyes are. They're black and sparkly. I mean, if I had to guess, they would be obsidian because they've got a flat table-like cut to them. So I'd have to guess that they were obsidian if I were going to guess. But here is the bypass ring. And I'll do this one for Buy It Now 13. You know, a gastric bypass is not the easy way, Terry. You know, the reason I haven't had a gastric bypass is I can't give up my beer. Okay? When I want a beer, I want to have a beer. It's silver, Brenda. They're all sterling, honey. When I want to have a beer, I want to have a beer. I don't want to have to think, oh, is the carbonation going to make my stomach grow? I do, Charlotte, but they're midi rings, which means they're open rings. I don't have any that are solid yet. And I know you've seen all the midi rings I have. Cassandra's in at 13. Brenda's in at 14. Who's going to come in at 15? There's a little fish. Look at the little fish. And then the back is the tail, of course. Look at the little tail. I left this one dirty, guys, because it's got to be dirty, right? Your last one broke. Did you get it from me, Brenda? Look at the little feet. I've broken bypass rings, though. Cassandra's in at 15. Looking for 16. Look how cute that is. That is so cute. There's the back. This is really cute. Hello. He says, hello. Oh, I didn't know the metal. Yeah, that's why I sold it for $5. I didn't know what the metal was. Yeah. I remember that. It was just one I happened across. I found it. I found it. Brenda's in at 16. Cassandra is out. Thank you, baby. We're going fair warning to Brenda on this beauty. She's pretty. She'd be pretty. You missed all the earrings, man. Shirley got all the cat earrings I had. Thanks for your bits, Cassandra. Thank you, Bren. I saw those cat things. I had to get them. I just had to. All right, since we're looking at the rings, is there anything that trips, the trigger? This is a newer ring. This is like an inch. I want to say it's 1.5 inches. Let me measure it. It is 1.5 inches. And the width on the setting is almost 3/4 of an inch wide. And my camera is crooked. Let's see what size this is. Did you, Brenda? I just have one kitty. No markings on this. It is 7.5. Oh my gosh, I gotta go to the bathroom again. I drank too much damn Crystal Light. It's not Crystal Light because it has aspartame. So 7.5 on this. I will do a buy it now 24 on that. I gotta go to the bathroom again. Oh. Sorry about that, you guys. Let me dry my hands. I washed my hands, but I didn't dry them. Because that extra 5 seconds, you would have not been able to live without me. Hang on. Get in between my fingers. Oh, Charlotte. Listen, the older I get, the less I have tolerance for those two. Oh. Hi, Johnny. Okay, nobody likes you. Okay? You're beautiful. I think you're beautiful. I would wear you if you fit me. So you don't fit me. All right, you guys. We're going to do just a couple more items, and then we are going to go, because as you know, in order to keep my StreamYard down, I'm trying to limit myself to an hour and a half to 2 hours of auction time. Well, Jerry, you missed so much. You do 24 on what? Oh, on the ring? All right, honey, you can have the ring, but you got to put onyx ring in there, because I want to make sure that that is what you are wanting. What do I do with it? You want this. Charlotte, I'll try anything once. I can't try that once. I can appreciate a woman's beautiful body. Absolutely. But I don't think I could go down on that, if you know what I mean. You got to have twigs and berries to get me going. But love is love. That's all I have to say is love is love. Okay, I got you, Bren. You got it, baby. My daughter loves whatever you guys call that. That is her, that's her jam right there. And I love whatever makes my daughter happy, even though I haven't seen her in 5 years. However, I could probably be half a lesbian. Keep it up top. I could probably nail that. I could probably nail that. As long as it's upper version. Is there such a thing as upper version lesbian? No bottom half for me. Or I guess I could do, I've never thought about this before until now. This is probably where I should shut up, but I'm not going to. But I would probably fit in with a bisexual woman if she hasn't had bottom surgery. I'm just saying. Because she would have, of course she's a she, but she would have all of the equipment that I require. I'm just saying. And then I could get used to the upper part. It's a damn good thing I don't get drunk and take drugs. Holy shit. Now I have to settle for running the washing machine. Look, this whole thing just went south. All right, Lord Jesus, please forgive us for what we speak. Lord, we're just too open and we're just too free. This is a happy place, a place of openness and free speech. Lord, please do not condemn me or anyone else on this channel. Lord knows I love all of my friends, whether they're gay, straight, bisexual, transsexual. Lord knows I have several transsexual friends, and I love them so much. Don't swap me down, Lord. Okay. Look, I was pro-gay before my daughter came out as gay, so I go for the underdog. I go for the underdog, period. And my daughter was pissed off when she came out to me because, and I didn't know this until later, until another gay person brought it to my attention, that she probably had thought for years and years and years what was going to happen when she came out as gay to me. And this is what I said to her. I go, oh, honey, I'm so happy for you. Can we go in the bins now? It was the Goodwill bins. I'd never been to the Goodwill bins. As resellers out there, you can understand my excitement to be at the Goodwill bins, right? She's like, Mom, I just told you I'm dating a woman. I know, honey. I knew you were dating somebody because you're being nice to me. The only time you're ever nice to me is when you're in love. So I knew that you were nice, that you were being nice to me because you were in love with somebody. I don't care that it's a woman. Can we go into the bins now? And she got pissed at me. And so the person that told me, the gay person that told me that she probably had dreaded years and years and years in her head what coming out to me was going to be like. And the fact that I was happy for her and I was hugging her and kissing her and telling her how happy I was for her, she didn't know how to process that. So, that's fine. We took her girlfriend into our hearts and into our family and loved her and just absolutely accepted her 100% into our family. And then they broke up. And then I have not seen my daughter. I know she has a new girlfriend because a family member saw her. But if those of you who don't know, my daughter took our granddaughter, her daughter, and they moved away 5 years ago, and we haven't seen them. We haven't heard from them. No texts, no phone calls, no video calls, nothing. Complete ghost for 5 years. And I had a huge part in raising my daughter, or my granddaughter, I'm sorry. Because my daughter and her husband, yeah, they were married. We paid for that. This is a 6.5. It is a blue Chalcedony. I'll start this at $22 if anybody's interested. This is a cushion cut. You can see all of the faceting on the top. $22, buy it now. So it is what it is. I just hope she's happy and that my granddaughter's happy, but I miss my granddaughter. I primarily raised her. So I miss her. Hopefully one day she'll come back to me. Hopefully she won't forget us. But this is 22. This does have a mark on the bottom. This is Great Falls Metal Works. And it's a 6 3/4. Charlotte, probably Friday. Because I'm getting more merch on Friday. So probably on Friday. This is, 6 3/4. Exactly 6 3/4. Well, in between 6.5 and 6 3/4. Right there. 22, buy it now. Probably Friday, Charlotte. Mark your calendar, biatch. All right, you guys, I have got to go. Because if I hit that 2-hour mark, then I won't be able to do an auction because YouTube is not taking my my document camera. Oh, second to the last row, second ring. What is it? This one? This is rutilated quartz. Or reticulated quartz. Hi, Cassandra. Or bye, Cassandra. This has got little black pieces of shit. It's not shit. It's not shit. I think it's reticulated. I can't think of what those little black specks are. If you want this for 20, first 20 I see in the chat can get it. And I want to say it's a 6. Whoopsies. It's a 6.5, but it's a 7. In between 6 3/4 and a 7. More 6 3/4. Oh, thanks, Charlotte. I love you, baby. Anybody that wants me to ship for them tomorrow, let me know. Right now, I'll ship for you tomorrow. Invoices will go out right after the auction. I got 3 minutes. I got to be off in 3 minutes. All right, y'all. I got to go because I always start a few minutes early. All right, guys. I love you. I love you so much. And as always, if you're watching this later, let me know what you want, guys, and I will put it to the side for you. I love you. All right. Oh, of course, Jerry, I'm going to ship yours tomorrow.